What is going on, guys? Shooting this intro for like the 5th or 6th time now. Having problems with all my cameras. Apparently my GoPro, I don't know why it's not recording. My good camera's not recording, but either way, I'm shooting this on my cell phone, so there you go. But we ended up going back down to the river today, put into the same creek. If you guys watched the running from the thunderstorm video, we went and put in that same creek today and motored down to another smaller creek. Real shallow water, but it was real pretty and clear. And ended up actually catching quite a few fish. Not a way that we normally fish. Normally we like to really fish moving baits and stuff like that, but today the wacky rig was the way to go. That was the only thing that would catch fish, and we tried throwing everything else in the boat and finally settled on that and caught quite a few. My GoPro actually quit recording about, I don't know, halfway down the creek. I think I have 4 or 5 fish on video, but unfortunately I don't have them all. I bet we caught, I don't know, I bet we caught 15, 20 fish today. But either way, caught a big slab crappie. So hopefully I got some good footage of that, and we'll roll that right now. Alright guys, we are finally on the water. We're going to start out throwing some buzz baits like usual, I think. It is still kind of morning. Like I was saying before, Dad had a little flat situation going on when he walked out first thing this morning. But he got that all changed out, and we're finally on the water. And we're going to throw this for a little while and see what happens. Fish like to hang on the hay bales, right? Oh, I just had another big hit, dude.
Totally broke the eye. He finally caught one. Okay.
Finally got a fish, man.
All right, baby. I love you.
Finally got a fish. Yes.
I heard a woman tell me that. Give up fishing on my account.
There you go. Little bass, but hey, I'll take it all day long. Yep. There you go. Had a couple bites, but nothing really doing, unfortunately. Oh, there he was again. One thing you do have to be careful on this trolling motor. You get halfway in between 3 and 4 and it goes to some crazy turbo gear. Don't you get hung up in there, you sorry sucker. Wow.
Best spot on the damn street.
I know.
Look at you. Oh. Fixed to catch a monster out of it. That wouldn't look bad.
I think that was a fish. It felt like a fish. There was a fish that just followed this. Look, did you see the fish hitting it? Oh yeah, I was stuck on this log right here, and there's just a fish just sitting there attacking it. I think it was hung on there. Wasn't any kind of size fish, but I really didn't want to have to pull all the way up on this. All right, we are back at Big Creek, same creek me and my little brother were fishing the other day, a few miles downriver. Looks like the water is actually flowing back up in this thing again like it was the other day, so that's good. Now if we can just catch some fish. Finally, man. I don't know. You guys have no idea how long that bass held that worm. This is one of my first times ever fishing a wacky rig. There it goes. Fat little fish, man. It's just like that little fish that Caleb caught in here the other day. Got a fat little belly on him. Good looking fish. Yep. There you go. You keeping them or not? And my worm was floating on the surface there, and so I was like, well, I don't really know what happened to my worm. Like, I get hung up on a log, and so I kind of pulled on it a little bit, and it didn't come out. And about that time it dawned on me, you big dummy, you got a fish on there. I would suggest setting the hook. And there he was. Just for anybody who's curious, it's got a black on one side and like a really shiny speckle blue on the other side. Cool. Wished I'd had my GoPro rolling for that fish. There's a reason they call it a wacky rig. Oh, something was nibbling on it. Freaking backlash. I saw that fish eat it right there. He just got off. Little bitty fart. Yeah, I saw him eat it. I saw the flash going toward it, and all of a sudden I just saw the worm just disappear. So Dad, how long before you switch to one of these? That's a good fish right there, dude. Better fish anyway. Look at there. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Hey, now that's a couple pounder right there. Now, if you're wanting to keep fish, now's the time.
See if you find something a little bit.
Yeah. Hey Dad, you ready to fish to a wacky ringworm? Look at that giant bass. Giant bass. That's a 5-pounder right there, dude. Look at him. Look at him. Golly. He's still right there. Wow. Wow, 5-pounder followed him out there, dude. He was every bit of 5 pounds. Man. Wow. All right. Well, there's another good fish. He's an eater.
Well, if I'd had one on there too, we'd caught him probably.
Huh? Oh, yeah, dude.
I'd dropped it right in there.
Oh, yeah. He'd eat it.
He wanted that bug bait for a second.
Hey, Dad, you want one of these wacky? Yeah, dude. For anybody watching this thinking that we're freaking out over 5-pounders, there's another one. Oh, he got off, dude. That was a good fish.
Yep. Is that him?
Huh? No, that was about a 2-pounder, maybe 3. In the White River, there ain't always just like, there's not 10-pounders around here. I know you guys in Florida and Texas and stuff like that, you're like, man, they're freaking out over a 5-pound fish. Now, obviously, a 5-pound fish is good no matter where you are. But here, a 5-pound fish that's a really good fish. If you catch a 6 or 7 or even an 8, that's a big fish. For Arkansas, catching an 8-pounders that's pretty much the biggest fish you're going to catch. I'm not saying that's going to be totally the biggest, but
That's beds right there.
oh, one had it and I wasn't paying attention. He's still right there.
Beds right there.
Huh?
That's beds right there.
Mm-hmm. One had it, I wasn't paying attention. That's what I'm saying, you can't feel them on this freaking worm, dude. Get the net, boys. He's giant. But you know what? I'd rather catch one that size than nothing at all. Really, truly. Light up. The secret weapon, dude. Whoa, look at that. Dude, it's already in his mouth, really. I don't know why I think that bait's so pretty. Got that song stuck in my head now. For everything that matters come true. This car was a dream of his back when it was new.
You wreck it.
And he told me to take her and make her my own. Man. Dad, you act like you're tired for some reason. Me too. This is getting into that black water here. Pawpaw that day, dude, was getting me. When you get around this next bend, boy, you hit that black water. That's where you can catch a big fish. We went through that bend, didn't catch a dang thing. Now this is good, but after the next bend, you get into the black water. Pawpaw, exactly what is black water? Would you like to tell me? Uh-oh. I knew that was bound to happen with an exposed hook. What happened to my cell phone?
On it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Huh. My cell phone was off for some reason.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey.
You haven't tried to call me, have you?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure. I just looked down, went to check my cell phone, and it was off.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea why. What y'all up to?
Happy's finishing up her nap, and I'm laying here enjoying the snow.
Well, I don't blame you. We're downriver. We went to Big Creek. We've been catching a few, or I've been catching a few. Well, all right, babe. Well, I'll let you get back to your snuggles. I just wanted to call and check on you.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Nope. Oh, dude. Shut up. 18 minus 10 is 8. That's my alarm. You have to do a math problem. And yes, it will piss you off. Like I said, it's just so weird watching those tournament guys, man. They don't fish stuff like what we're fishing right now. They get out there in the middle of those offshore points where they can sit in one spot. But they know a spot, dude, and they'll sit there and catch 20 or 30 fish, you know? It's just a matter of learning all that shit. I don't know that I ever want to learn that. Whew.
Stay on it.
Mm-hmm. They'll sit right there in that one spot for 2 hours. That's what I was watching that guy, Scott Martin. He's my favorite to watch right now. And that's what he was saying. He's like, well, we're going to stay in this spot. He said, we've been here about 2 hours. We haven't caught anything. He said, but we're going to stay right here. He said, because in an hour and a half, they're supposed to turn water loose, and that's going to make current flow back through here. Right now, it's slack. He said, but once that current gets up, they should get on. He sat right there and caught like 10 fish after when he said it was going to turn on. It turned on. He caught 10 fish, won the tournament. Like, wow, dude. Man. Now, he'll admit sometimes, you know, he'll be like, yeah, I know this lake really well. You can do this, this, and this. And then sometimes they're like, he's like, man, I don't really know this lake. All I've got's about 3 spots. I'm going to go hit them. And if it don't hit, then... But I guess that's why they're professionals, huh?
Yes, it does. Oh boy. Woo, man, get the net. Holy crap. Look at the bass falling. Look at the bass falling again. Woo! Man.
As you can see over here, Pops is cleaning up the fish for us. And what's up, Al Pal?
Hi there.
But that's a whole lot of really pretty fillets right there. I'm sure some of you are probably going gross. They're eating largemouth. I don't know what the deal is. After watching a bunch of other YouTube channels, a lot of people don't like eating largemouth. Well, this family likes eating largemouth. That's one of our favorite fish to eat. And they're easy to clean. And I don't know, it's just always a really clean tasting fish to me. I've heard a bunch of people here lately talk about them being really fishy, but I don't know. I don't get it. Either way, that's a big old pile of dinner right there for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the views. If you don't mind, smash that thumbs up button. And if you want to see some future videos, subscribe. Hopefully we'll have them coming all summer long. There's a few lakes down south, rather, and little creeks and stuff that we know that are some really good honey holes, and we can really catch a lot of fish. The water level's just not right. The water level's still super high to be catching fish right now. And what's actually weird is the river is actually really low right now. And it's because they're not releasing any water. Up north, I'm sure you guys have seen on the news, the Arkansas River, they've had major problems flooding. They're way above flood stage right now, and I know the Midwest is still dealing with a lot of flooding out there. But supposedly Wednesday, I think, they're supposed to start releasing a bunch of water here. The river's supposed to go way up, but that actually wouldn't hurt us too bad, I don't think. A few of the creeks I like to fish them when there's water actually pushing up in them. So hopefully that'll help the fishing around here on the river. But hopefully here pretty soon this water level can get down. We can get out of rain long enough for the water level to get down enough where we can start hitting our honey holes down south of here and really catch a lot of fish. But anyway, back to the original point. Really appreciate you guys viewing. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and hopefully you guys get to see some more cool videos. So for me and old Pops over here, see you later.